Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Peters, Teen Reach Resource Coordinator for All Gale Community. I'm so glad to be able to come back to you to share another wonderful incitement segment of our empowerment principles and motivational thoughts today, as we still come back to you from the subject and the book entitled Put Your Dream to the Test. We've had 7 wonderful, amazing sessions. Today, this will promise to be no different as I begin to think about something called the tenacity question. The tenacity question. And basically, I'm going to ask you, am I moving closer to my dream? Am I moving closer to my dream? I believe that all of our children should know this president, and as adults, we should know this particular president. The president that I want to open up today is talking about a man by the name of President Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson actually affirmed the importance of dreams. He made a statement one time that said, "We grow by dreams. All dreams or individuals are dreamers." To actually see things in a soft haze of a spring, or actually in the end fire of a long winter's evening, some of us actually have allowed our dreams to actually die, which should never be. But also, our dreams should be something that we nourish, something we protect, and something that we uplift when we know that there's a bad day or a good day or a day where we're in between, to realize that our dreams can still come true. He also said something at the end of one of his speeches to where he said, if we keep working, keep striving, keep moving, we will get closer inch by inch to that particular dream. And when I thought about that, I said, in order to do those things, we got to keep in mind some very important elements. And the first thing I said is, to move closer to your dream, we have to recognize that quitting is more about who you are than where you are. And I want to give you some really insightful encouragement today that no matter what we're dealing with, no matter what we are faced with right now, that quitting will never be an option for you. It should never be an option for your children. It should not be an option for you children, and it should not be an option for your actual parents. Every last one of us have had some difficulty when it came to working towards a dream, working towards a test, working towards any type of ethic. And if someone actually even falls, even if they fail, they can make excuses and think it flies. But in today's society, if you are really a person of strength, a person of encouragement, we understand that even when excuses come for what did go wrong, if we expected the unexpected to happen, how we let it down, how a circumstance actually worked against us, the reality is that we don't need to quit. We need to make sure that we are moving closer to that goal. Excuses are not an option. We are getting ready to make it, because most people stop themselves from reaching their potential, and we come against that. We make sure that we believe in who we are, where we are, and what we're doing. Number 2, the closer to the dream, the more we need to improve our vocabulary. Parents, I'm pretty sure you have it on your phone. We got to make sure our children have it on theirs. It's called an app called the dictionary app. Every day that they'll give you a new word. They'll say what that word is. They'll break down the pronunciation of that word, how to use it in the actual sentence, and how we can apply it to our lives. We must remove the word can't and replace it with the word can do. When I was growing up, that word can't was a motivating word for me, because I didn't want to hear what I couldn't do. I always wanted to hear what I could do. If I had to give you some different types of words of can't to use as a motivator, I will use, we never done it before. That's a can't. But a can do is, we have the opportunity to be first. A can't is, that's not enough time, but a can do is, we'll change how it actually works. We don't have enough money. Maybe there's something that we can cut. You see, there's a can't, there is a can. We're understaffed, but we are lean. We are a hungry team. You know, those type of things. I'm not trying to rhyme everything. I'm just trying to show you where there is a can't, there is also a can do. And even when I call bill collectors, when they want to call me about me not making the payment on the actual day, I tell them, listen, don't tell me what you can't do. Tell me what you can do. And I come to tell you, when you find out that terminology and that type of language, trust me, there's something that they always can do. There's no such thing of what they cannot do. So when they say, I can't, you can say, yes, I can. To move closer to your dream, recognize that waiting for everything to be right is wrong. Please understand that. You must understand you got to get up from where you are and start riding towards where you really want to be. It's time to quit waiting for perfection, inspiration, permission, reassurance, somebody to change, for the right person to come along, to the absence of risk, someone to discover you, more self-confidence, the pain to actually go away. I want to tell you something. You have now got to start saying to yourself, hey, look here, I'm a realist. I know what I can do. I know where I am. And I know that I'm not waiting around for nobody to give me nothing. I'll open the door and get it myself. Because the closer to your dream, watch this, now you must change your thinking. And I really like this because I remember John Woodson once was recorded for saying that the things turn out best to the actual people and for the actual people who make the best, knowing that things can turn around before they actually turn around. And I'm letting you know right now that there's going to be some turnaround days for you. There's going to be some better days than you've ever thought. One of my favorite songs is a song that says, better days are coming. I don't care what it looks like right now, but better days are coming. I don't care what the society and the community is saying and what the world is dealing with. I'm telling you, better days are going to come. A change is going to come. And someday we all going to be free. Very, very important. Number 5, to move closer to your dream, recognize that the resources for your dream stop the moment you do. So the moment you stop, the moment you give up, the moment you throw in the towel, I want to let you know you're not going to get where you need to be. You got to now begin to say, hey, look here, I'm going further. I'm going to make it stronger than that. I'm going to make it better. I'm going to ride this thing out. I know that I can win and I'm not quitting. Quitting is not an option for me. I must go forth. I must go forward. I must understand that I have made it and I'm going to go higher than I've ever went before in my actual life. Here's number 6. The closer to your dream, practice the rule of 5. Practice the rule of 5. John Maxwell, my life coach, once told me that if you will go every day to that very large tree and take 5 swings at it with a very sharp axe, eventually, no matter how strong that tree is, it would eventually have to come down. I'm letting you know right now, you got to take the power of 5. You got to make sure that every day when you're working towards that dream, take 5 strong hits at it. Every day when you're working towards progression, take them 5 strong hits at it. When you're moving to a place of empowerment, take that strong 5. And I'm telling you right now, whatever has been negative in your life, that wall has got to come down. It will come down because you have the power to change whatever it is that is in front of you. When I begin to think about this question and I begin to see how much closer we can get to our dream, I'm telling you right now, you got to be driven. You got to make sure that you understand the power. You got to understand that there has to be an inner force on the inside of you to want to see you be better even right now in this moment. You have all the tenacity to be bigger, better, powerful, all of that in a bag of chips. It all begins with you. It all begins in what you say, what you have to do, what you believe, the power that you know that you can become, and make sure that you're working towards that very thing to be better immediately and suddenly. I hope that I helped you today. I hope I gave you some principles. I gave you some motivation and encouragement. Have an amazing day, everybody.